What's going on YouTube? JT's Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic book reviews. And in today's video, we'll be talking about Nightwing number 79. That's right, this is the second issue of the Tom Taylor run. And the first issue came out last month. A lot of people really liked it. I myself thought it was a great return to form for the character and setting a new status quo for Nightwing. There's a sense of warmth to it. You get to see some really nice touching scenes, particularly the scene where he reads the letter from Alfred. I thought everything was firing on all cylinders in that. And of course, you got Barbara Gordon here. As you can see, there's him kind of reaching for her hand there. It was really, really good. And this issue kind of builds off of that previous one by giving us what I like a lot in comic books is the downtime moments. Yeah, sure, like a engaging story with the heroes trying to outwit villains is fun, but usually my favorite moments are where it's just kind of the downtime bits where the characters are just kind of interacting. They're talking with each other. They're going out to do simple things like getting pizza, or he's helping the homeless. Stuff like that is what makes me really like the superhero characters such as Dick Grayson. So just kind of the little stuff like that. So the issue opens up with Dick Grayson talking about how his whole life he spent working without a safety net because he's always had people there to catch him, his friends, his family, and his loved ones. So we kind of reminisce about that. There's this really nice little artwork right here. As you can see here, you get him as a kid, as a trapeze artist, first time as Robin, then the old Nightwing suit, then the red one, and then the classic blue that we got here. He also mentions his brothers. So you got Tim there in his Red Robin suit still, Jason Todd, Damian in his new suit. I don't know if he's talked to him yet. So we'll just have to wait and see. Of course, we have Barbara Gordon there. Again, they're kind of slowly building things up between them. It's not like overly romantic or anything like that. It's just kind of slowly going to start to ease you into that with their relationship. And it's good. It's kind of nice. It's sweet. It's touching. Just kind of little moments with them, just kind of having a little puppy together. And they're like, okay, we're hungry. Let's go ahead and get some food. So they go to this pizza place, which I like the nod here. Marv Wolfman and George Perez. I've also kind of noticed little things upon going through and rereading the issue. It says going out of business, 2-for-1 offers. I wonder if he ended up saving the business now that I think about it because of what happens later on. So again, they're just kind of talking there. There's a little bit of humor thrown in there. It's like, just 2 slices. Wait, you're a billionaire. All right, I can get some more. So they're going in there. He's kind of trying to think of what his placement is. He lost his memory recently. Obviously, we had the whole Rick Grayson thing that went on way too long. And he's just trying to find his place again. He's like, what can I do now that I'm a billionaire? How can I help people? What's the next move? He's like, I don't know what to do with all this money per se. And then something changes when a homeless person comes up with this kid. He's like, hey, can you spare some change? Barbara Gordon's like, I don't carry cash, unfortunately. And he's just like, wait a minute. Let me buy food for all of you. And, get all your friends. Get it there. I'm going to buy pizza for pretty much this whole entire neighborhood. So again, it's a nice little moment there, and then he ends up getting his wallet stolen. Barbara thinks it's funny. There's kind of some comedic artwork going on right here. Again, his face right here, this artwork looks, it's both kind of funny but kind of disturbing at the same time. So that sets the plot in motion, and the homeless guy that he helped out earlier named Martin, his son and him get confronted by some guy with a gun. He tells his son to go leave, and the guy just literally rips out his heart with some sort of gun. I don't know what the hell is up with this guy, but it has me intrigued. He's just ripping people's hearts out. And then, of course, he's going to go back into his Nightwing get up. And, of course, you get your gratuitous shot of shirtless Dick Grayson, which is, what a lot of people like in these books. So there you go. There's your gratuitous shirtless shot. Barbara Gordon, of course, is not going to go out as Batgirl because, well, she's got some experimental... They explain it here. She's like, okay, the tech holding my spine together, it's very iffy. Sure, I can go walk around and do stuff like that, but going out and fighting crime and jumping from rooftops, it's not very safe. So it's best that I just kind of stay here being Oracle. So they got that kind of going on. So he goes out, they go and investigate. Turns out that his wallet was stolen by some kids, and he's following them because he had a microchip in his wallet or whatever. And he also sees Boss Maroney there with the new mayor, Melinda Zucco, who's the daughter of Tony Zucco. Of course, he doesn't know that just yet because he's kind of wondering who this is. And they're about to get into a fight, so he takes him down. Barbara Gordon's like, okay, I'm going to call the police. And I was like, hey, good luck. If they're still corrupt, they'll just get out right away. And of course they do. Then he chases the kids down who stole his wallet, and he comes to find a bunch of tents for homeless people. And he just sees these kids. They're just kind of terrified and scared. And he's just like, you know what? Just keep the money. It doesn't matter. You need it more than I do. So then he goes back to Barbara Gordon, and they reminisce about this day that just kind of happened. They talk about what he's going to do next. He's like, you know what? I know what I'm going to do with my money. I'm going to use my money to help those in need, especially the poor and homeless. and I'm going to make things right. I'm going to become a safety net for the city. So, and then the issue ends with the villain. I think it's Heartless. Is his name is just kind of standing over the body that he just left. So it's all going to tie together. Again, we got the Zuko stuff. We got this thing going on here. This is another solid issue. Again, I just like the stuff with them just kind of sitting down talking and just kind of thinking about like where we're at, just doing little things like helping the homeless. All really good stuff. The artwork is great. The colors really provide a nice sense of warmth to the issue. Again, just kind of just the way it's just like here. There's just something about it that just kind of it makes you feel good when you're reading it. So, and I like the flashbacks to him with Alfred too, stuff with the Teen Titans, um, stuff with his brothers. He's always got people there to catch him. Kind of reminiscing about the people who really matter in his life. So I really like that stuff with him, and of course him and Barbara Gordon. Good stuff here. Some nice bit of humor, helping the homeless. All very good, super heroic things that you know anybody should like. So yeah, that's all I got to say about this issue. Again, this is pretty quick, but no real complaints or any real solid criticism to it. But yeah, again, this is a pretty solid issue. I'm really excited to see where this thing goes from here. And yeah, that's all I pretty much have to say. What did you think of Nightwing number 79? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content. Be sure to hit that bell for notifications. And as always, take care now. Bye-bye then, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.